What's up, everybody? Squirrel Man's back again. Uh, I'm here in Illinois. I always have to think for like 2 seconds. Like, where am I at again? Um, all right, this is a really important video because I was talking about this. What was it, like 2 days ago, I think, or yesterday? Um, about freight and whether or not it's running low. And if you are an active truck driver right now, especially you seasoned guys, please comment on this video because I want to hear what you guys say. I want to hear what your companies are like too. So I finally get to talk to my boss today because I was cut off from him for the last few days because my phone wasn't working. I didn't have no cell service. So he finally calls me just to check up on me, and I'm like, hey man, I like, because if you know me, I don't bullshit. I don't care. I don't beat around the bush. If there's something going on, I want to know about it, right? So I'm like, hey, why does it seem like I'm sitting so much? You know, because I was already pissed because I knew I wasn't getting paid for that sitting time, right? And that's another story. And he's like, I got to be honest with you, man, because I asked him. I said, Are you running low on freight? Are we running low on freight right now? He said, yeah, I gotta be honest, dude. He's like, we don't have what we've been having. He's like, I got a lot of guys sitting. I even got teams sitting. He said, I'm having to cut up a lot of loads into split loads to give two people some miles, which is absolutely ridiculous. And so I said to him, just high hopes. I was like, hey, if you get any of those 1,000-mile runs, let me get one of those. He's like, dude, he's like, if I can find one, he's like, I'll give it to you. But he's just like, it is what it is right now. So to you guys are thinking about getting your CDL, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you what the situation is right now. To you guys already driving, maybe you're working for a company, please let me know. Is your company doing the same thing? Are you experiencing the same thing? Because I really want to know about it. Because this will definitely affects a lot of people. And if you're sitting there, if you're one of those people that doesn't pay attention to what's going on in the world, doesn't pay attention to politics, dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what happens when you vote for Democrats. This is what happens. I mean, I lived through the Obama years, man, and they weren't nearly as bad as what's going on right now. I mean, on a scale 1 to 10, Obama was like a 4. And what we're seeing right now is like a 10.5. I mean, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. So if you plan on voting next year, for the love of God, do not vote for another fucking Democrat ever again. Like, if you have before, just sweep it under the rug and don't tell anybody. But Jesus Christ. And this is what fucking kills me about people. You don't have to be in love with the person that you're fucking voting for. You know, you just got to pick the lesser of two evils. Go with common sense. You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, that's what kills me about you young people. You think you have to be in love with the fucking person. You don't. You think I give a fuck about Donald Trump? You think I give a shit about if he called me to go and hang out one day? I don't give a shit. You know, just fix the fucking problems. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know, I don't. That's what fucking kills me about young people. You think that the person has to be your best friend. No, they don't. They just got to do their fucking job. So, I'm not trying to scare anybody out of doing this job, man. If you want to get your CDL, do it. I support you. I mean, I have other plans. My days of being a truck driver are numbered. I know they are. I don't know when I'm going to stop exactly, but I know this is not going to be like my life career, especially the way things are going right now. If Trump gets elected next year or another Republican, awesome, then at least I know the economy will start to pick up again. Freight will start to pick up again. Wages might start to go up. Taxes will start to go down. That would be awesome. And this video is not some political debate, so I don't need to hear your stupid liberal opinions. I really don't, because I'm just not going to read them anyway. So save yourself the time. But, yeah, the whole reason why I wanted to make this video was just to let you guys know that it's not a rumor. There really is a shortage on freight right now, and I'm seeing the side effects of it. So, yeah, and I still got like another 10 days. And I have to anticipate that I'm probably going to be sitting for like 4 days of those 10 days. And this is what gets me. This is what you need to expect if you're going to become a driver. I tried to get layover pay. They say, no, you have to be sitting for 34 hours before they start to pay you. Is basically what the rule is. So they might pay you detention pay for, that detention is like if you pull up to a shipper or something and you think you're only going to be there for an hour, you end up sitting there for like 15 hours. They'll pay you for that. It's not very much. It's like $7.50 an hour or something, but getting layover pay is a pain in the fucking ass. It really is. And I look at the macro, which is basically the little form you got to fill out, and the questions don't make any fucking sense, man. I mean, these trucking companies make shit so fucking complicated. All they need to know is, when did I drop my last load? What was the date and time? And how many hours between that load and when I finally got another load? That's all you need to fucking know. But it's like, and I'm telling you, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but this is shit you're going to have to put up with. But when you go to fill out the fucking form, there's like a million questions that don't make any sense. ETA to this and ETA to that. I'm like, you got me, man. And by the time you figure this shit out, you're just so fucking mad, you don't even want to look at it anymore. Y'all can tell I had a shitty ass day. I really did, man. I'm in the Illinois area, and anytime I come around these fucking blue cities, it gets me so mad because whoever, and this is another thing, whoever plans these Qualcomm routes is a pipehead. I swear to God, they're a fucking pipehead. Man, they had me going down these freaking city roads, 5,000 stoplights, one after the next, And a lot of you are, well, why didn't you just do this? Why didn't you just do that? Well, when you're not familiar with the area, you can't afford to make a wrong turn. You have to follow that damn thing, And that GPS on the phone will fuck you if you trust it too much. All it takes is that one wrong turn, and it'll ruin your whole damn day. So at the end of the day, you have to trust the Qualcomm more than the phone GPS. You don't have a choice. I don't like it, but I have to do it. Man, y'all can tell I was irritated today. I was hangry as a motherfucker for hours, and I finally got parked, and I finally got something to eat. So I'm starting to wind down now, but now I'm just venting. And I try not to vent too much. But on a good note, on a positive note, I see I finally hit over 300 subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you. Clapping and cheering. I really appreciate that. I'm at like 303 right now. So let's get to 1,000. I want to get to 1,000, right? I'm always trying to give you guys positive information. I was going to make this a two-part video, like 2 videos, but you know what? I'm just going to say it while it's on my mind. The FMCSA that I talked to you guys about the other day. And that video, it's entitled, I just got my permit, now what do I do? Okay, let me be very blunt with you guys. I don't know that much about the FMCSA. I'm going to tell you exactly what I know. Because this kid hit me up asking me, he wasn't really, I don't think he knew what he was doing when he was signing up for it. I'm going to make this very easy for you guys. If you can sign up for a Facebook account, you can do this. If you can sign up for Twitter or whatever the other crap that you guys sign up for, you can do this. All right? All they need is your driver's license number, for your CDL permit. That's all they need. That's all you're really doing. The FMCSA is a federal, it's a federal department, or whatever you want to call it, entity, and all they do is they keep track of every single CDL driver in the country. That's what they do. That's what it is. Plain and simple. I can't make it any easier. So when you get that permit, it has to be approved by them, right? So that's all you're doing. Don't make it complicated. And if you are having trouble with it, hit up like 1, 2, or 3. Hopefully you can get it in one. but truck driving schools. Hit them up, say, hey, I just got my my permit, and I heard that I got to sign up for this clearinghouse or FMCSA. They'll know what you're talking about. But like, I heard I have to get it approved. If you're having any trouble with it, let them know what's going on, and just say, hey, I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing approved, and I'm having trouble. First of all, if you're having trouble, you need to ask yourself this question before you go wasting any of your time. Do you have anything on your driving record that could disbar you from having a CDL? You know, do you got DUIs, any reckless driving tickets? You got anything like that? Because before you go embarrassing yourself and wasting your time, you need to ask yourself that. And if you can't get it approved, call them on the phone and say, hey, I got my permit. I'm trying to get it approved through your website. Something's going on. I don't know what's going on. You know, they will tell you. So that is as much as I can help you in regards to that clearinghouse. That's all I got. Because I got people hitting me up asking me questions about it. I'm like, dude, I haven't even been on that site in almost 2 years. I really haven't. So I'm about as good as you are with it right now. I told you guys that I gave you the information about it because it was vital when I first got to school. That fucking clearinghouse caused me to graduate a week late. It did. I ended up spending 5 weeks at the school instead of 4 because I spent a week dicking around with those people trying to get it approved. So thank God I ended up graduating. You know, everything turned out right. You know, A++, whatever. But like I said, if you're having trouble with it, first ask yourself about your driving record before you go wasting your time. But call them on the phone. Google it. Look it up. I don't need to tell you this. You know, figure it out. I'm reading some of y'all's emails. I read an email from a guy. He was like, hey, can you post this or make a video about this? Listen, let me tell you something, y'all. I'm not very good with these cameras. I don't know how to edit or any of that stuff. I've said this before. I don't know how to do that stuff. There's a lot of things I would love to do, but I need 2 people to do it. I can tell you that Biscuit is coming over for Thanksgiving this month. He's going to spend Thanksgiving with my family. So me and him are going to hang out. We're probably going to make at least 1 or 2 videos because I know the dedicated viewers that remember Biscuit would love to hear from him. Probably love to hear what he's been doing. So I'm going to do a whole video on that. So that'll be a lot of fun. And maybe he can help me out. And if we ever do, and I'm not saying we are, but if we ever do get back in the truck together, I promise you these videos are going to get a lot better because then I have somebody else to help me. But right now, I'm just doing the best I can. Really, the reason why I do this is not, I'm trying to give you all the best information I can. That, and it just kills time. Like, it gives me something to do. It gives me a hobby while I'm on the road. And it gives me somebody to talk to. Like, because if I'm not talking to you, there ain't a whole lot of people. Do you see anybody else standing around here? Like, you know? So, I don't mind talking to you. I try to be as upbeat as I can because I know a lot of these YouTubers, these trucker YouTuber guys, man, you guys are boring to listen to. Like, you guys need to, like, I don't know, drink some coffee or something. Like, y'all's voices are so monotone, you know what I'm saying? And some of y'all know what I'm talking about, too. Anyway, I hope I gave you some good information in this video. Like I said, always leave comments. I always try to answer your questions if I can. But like I said, I'm so limited in my abilities with these phones. I'm a caveman with these phones, man. But I try to keep it real. And honestly, I think if I've gotten the attention that I have so far in this amount of time, just doing what I'm doing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. That's the way I feel about it, you know? So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. But like I said, when I finally get up with Biscuit, when we hang out, I'm going to try to make some better videos. I'll try to, you know, make some fun videos, you know, mix it up a little bit. I got a comment that somebody liked that I was outside the truck the other day. I will try to do that again as much as I can, y'all. I really will, because I don't like sitting in here anymore than you do, or like watching it. You know, I know the blue towel gets boring after a while. So anyway, please comment, like. It doesn't cost you anything to press a button. Share, subscribe. Please subscribe. All right, common sense ain't common.